Beep boop bop, it's Becca, and welcome back to Baking with Becca. So today we're going to make a quick and easy fun summer treat. We're going to be making vegan chocolate pudding. Now I've made this recipe a couple times and everyone I've made it for loved it, so I'm super excited to share it with all of you guys. So let's get started. So here are all of our ingredients. It's pretty simple. Let's start over here. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of cold water, a third cup plus 2 tablespoons of sugar, a quarter cup of cocoa powder, a pinch of salt, half a cup of chocolate chips, half a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 cups of rice milk. So our first step is combining our cornstarch and our water. So this is going to make a solution that's kind of like gooey. It sticks together in a weird way. Sometimes it's called oobleck. And so it's going to get like clumpy, which is what we want, because this is what's going to make our pudding very thick. So just mix it together a little bit, then you can just let it sit to the side while we do the next steps. So now we're going to take all of our dry ingredients and we're going to add it into a saucepan. So I want a pretty big saucepan because everything's going to be added into here. So the sugar, the cocoa, and the salt. And I like to use a whisk just to get all the lumps out, so just mix that up a little bit. Now we're ready to add some heat. Okay, so now we are over at the stove and we want to turn the heat on. My stove is a little funky. So you want to have it on like medium heat. And so the next thing we're going to do is add the rice milk into our dry ingredients. And you can add in the vanilla. And mix it up to get out the lumps. So it's important that we let this heat up a little bit. So you want to mix it every like 30 seconds until it gets warm, and then we'll add the rest of our ingredients. So now that our liquid is warm, we're ready to add in our chocolate chips. And so our chocolate chips will melt once we add it in here. And stir this until all the chocolate chips are melted. So now that our chocolate chips are melted, we're ready for our last step, and that is adding in our cornstarch water mixture into our pudding. So the mixture has gotten a lot more silky since we first put it in when it was all clumpy. So this is what's going to hold our pudding together and make it really thick. So you just add it in. And now you want to keep mixing until it thickens. So at first it's not going to seem like anything's happening, but it's going to get really thick really fast. So just keep stirring. And because I'm using a whisk, it's sometimes hard to get into like the creases of the pot. So you just want to use a spoon and make sure you don't have any clumps in there. See, like that. And keep mixing it in. So it's been approximately 2 minutes and it starts to bubble, and you can tell that it thickens a whole lot. So you just want to keep mixing for a couple more minutes while it is still on the heat. Okay, so the pudding is off the heat now because it's gotten nice and thick. It took a total of probably 5 minutes to thicken. So we're just going to pour it into a bowl. It's super silky now, which is exactly what we want. And don't worry if you think that it's still a little bit too thin, because in the fridge it will continue to thicken. And this recipe is really fun because it's like magical just watching it thicken in front of your eyes. Okay, so now just let this sit in your fridge for about an hour and then it's ready to eat. The pudding is done cooling. It looks so good, and honestly, you know how it makes like a film on the top, and a lot of people are like, oh, you can prevent that by putting plastic wrap on. But that's the best part, you can like see it. You see the film? That's the best part. So let's try some. Get a nice scoop in here. Get some film. Here we go. Terrific. That has such a rich chocolate flavor. If you are a chocolate lover, you will love this recipe. And especially because it's so like silky smooth and decadent. I would describe this as decadent. It is really, really good. I hope you guys try out this recipe. Let me know in the comments what you think, if this is one of your favorite chocolate recipes. I know it is mine and my friends. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe, share it with your friends, try it. Delicious pudding, and I'll see you next time. Bye!